Hey everyone, Maria here with Fourth Dimension Tarot. I'm reading for the sign of Cancer. Tell me about Cancer. Cancer, please. Thank you. Bottom of the deck is terms. Yeah. So you're working something out, you're negotiating. It's like you're entering a new relationship or a previous one and you're working on terms. You're having dreams, downloads. Almost as if somebody's visiting you from the spirit realm. Can't make this up. Around fall. Something's happening around fall. Union. It's a reconciliation. Somebody's coming back. They want to rebuild with you. Second chance. Okay. And options. Options. It's Seven of Cups feeling. So it's juggling, connections, addictions, and player. So somebody might be wanting to come back to negotiate a union with you. It's almost a feeling of a begging. Somebody might be begging for you to consider this or reconsider this. They might, the negotiation or, you know, makes me feel like you have to wait for something to occur until fall, like they're planning on an escape or something, I'm not sure. A divorce, maybe. Tell me about Cancer. There we go. There's 4. Bottom of the deck. Resources. Resources. Wrong decision. Somebody's reckless behavior led to some consequences that were negative in their favor. Endings and savings. So somebody might be focused on savings or they're walking through their savings, unfortunately. I feel like you might be working on some money and wealth, but it was in the reverse. So I feel like some of you might be going through, it's very much Wheel of Fortune vibe. So that Wheel of Fortune is moving in maybe your direction and somebody else's, they might be going through some kind of loss. Especially if this is a relationship where it was one-sided. I mean, these are heavily, this is an easy read so far, but this is heavily based on karma. I feel somebody's going through some karma. They're walking through their resources. I want to get this in the upright, please. Now, tell me about Cancer. I have 2:44 on the clock. That might be something significant to you. Go ahead and Google that if you feel it might make sense to you. You might be looking at travel right around the corner as well. I feel like there's a Cancer really measuring up. They're doing their best to make better choices. It's for their physique. Thinking that was the issue. Is that it? I also feel like somebody might have gotten some health news that they need to focus on. I have Justice coming up on the bottom of the deck. So you might have been in a relationship with somebody that maybe you had legal issues with and it's coming out in your favor, Cancer. Ace of Swords. I feel like you're getting mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas and success. Something about a new concept and epiphany that occurred to you. Second card, please, for Cancer. The Magician. It's regarding your spiritual gifts, I believe. I also think that you're getting downloads. Something that you're really good at when you were a child or when you were younger is like something you never gave a thought about is now like appearing before you. You're really good at it. Might be relationship advice as well. I got that involved. Somehow involved. I'm just going to start talking out loud based on all the messages that I'm getting. So just, if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. You might have found out that somebody's doing candle magic on you. This is somebody who I feel, were in a relationship with. I know it's one-off and it's weird, but it feels very much like closures. Your health is directly related to a physical change. It's almost like swelling of the joints kind of vibe. So you might have something to do with like water retention, or maybe lower intestine, stomach issues, stomach ailments. You must have, I also feel, maybe gotten migraines. So it's almost like your alignment's off, and that might be somebody who's struggled with health issues for at least the last several years, 2 years. Check to see, because whenever this started, it was based on a relationship somewhere ending. Could be overseas, it could be with somebody of a different culture. The pictures I get, I'm just gonna be true to them. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. Somebody's like, they don't want to see you win. This is a heavy competition vibe. So they may be manifesting a reconciliation. They see your hard work and your progress in something, and you are very defensive. This is regarding there's two energies that I feel that are surrounding you, Cancer, that don't like you. They don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you win. I'm going to take those. This is somebody who wants a second go with you. They want a relationship with you. And unfortunately, I think you ended this in search of your Ten of Cups. I had the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, lots of Wands activity. So whatever you're working on is passionately this new endeavor, whether it's a new relationship. You might have just gotten involved with somebody new, and the downloads are very, like, you might have made these changes and then met somebody, and you're taking it slow, but your passion for either your health, your well-being, your financial, your upgrade in jobs, whatever you're doing, or whatever your passion project is going, in my opinion, going well. You're getting better at it, and it's making you happy. It's fulfilling. Something's coming into balance, and it's going to come in fast, or somebody who wants to equal give and take. With the Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Temperance, somebody would love to have equal give and take with you, equal partnership, or you do with somebody else. But there's two energies holding on to you. Feels heavy on the Pisces, could be Scorpio, as well as Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Libra. This is heavy on the not wanting to let you go. You are their wish fulfillment. They want a second chance. They won't let go. Seven of Swords. I feel like paired with the King of Pentacles, this person sees you, female or male, it doesn't matter. The King of Pentacles is just an energy, remind you. But it's somebody who's stable, financially sound, got their crap together, can manifest money like nobody's business, or feels like you are very equal to that. They can see you, or they want to partner with you because of your successes. And that's the Seven of Swords, is they may not have been forthright with their ideas, but with the Queen of Pentacles, somebody wants to, hook up with the King of Pentacles. This is vice versa, male, female, doesn't matter. It's a partnership. But it's a wounded warrior energy to get their wish fulfillment, and they're trying to manifest through other people, institutions. They might be planting seeds of commitment. They might be talking to your family about commitment. They might be engaging with your children about, doesn't your dad and I make a good couple, or your mom and I, don't we look good, cute together, something like that. I try to take care of your mom, blah, blah, blah. This is influential. This is using outside influence to taint the vision or you. I'd be very careful with the Fool card energy, because I feel like it's constantly, it's gonna call you to, I feel like it's gonna call you to really do some internal work to see what you want. This is a long-standing partnership, and it puts you into Two of Pentacles. This is somebody you had a long-standing relationship with. This is the King of Swords coming forward. Male or female, doesn't matter. But somebody acting with a strategy to bring forward a brand new partnership to you. Seven of Cups again. This is, I don't know who I'm reading for, but Cancer, it feels like you've had a very, I feel like whoever I'm reading for is not with anybody specifically. They might be dating, we'll say. They might be dating. But I don't think that this person is interested in dating you. They are interested in committing to you. And they want you to commit to them. I think you're in the Two of Pentacles. You're trying to balance your life. I guess that's the way I guess I could put it. Is if I were really going to tap into your Cancer, I feel like you haven't known what you wanted for a long time. And you're finally understanding that you can't pour into anybody's cup until you pour into yours first. That's a definite message I'm getting. So I feel like you have been doing some self-love, working on self, working on your project, working on stability, working on financial stability, working at work. You're just trying to do the next right thing in front of you, regardless of the noise that is surrounding you. I feel like if you are in a legal situation, it's going to go in your favor. No doubt, hands down, arms up. Somebody might have to come to terms with that, but I also feel that it's due you. It is due you. So this loss that you experienced in the past, it's retribution plus. So somebody's sitting in the Five of Cups, missing you tremendously, wanting to come forward, and it is a financial loss they've taken. So I'd be very careful. Harry on the Aquarius, I don't know what that's about. But it's like somebody's stuck in their head about trying to make it nice with you, calm waters, bringing you a ton of anxiety, as well as some form of reconciliation. It feels shallow, gotta be honest. I'm just going to work here. I just put the fries in the basket. That's all I do. Is, do you want fries with that? That's me. So I just feel the energy. But this is somebody who's in their head heavily about you accepting their peace offering. But it's not valuable. This is shallow. It's a shallow apology because they see you as the Empress. Empress, Emperor, doesn't matter. Don't look at the skin suit on the card. It's just a level of you are managing all of your worlds seamlessly. You're doing very, very well. Could be an Emperor. It doesn't matter to me. It's just an energy. It's just feminine. If you're a masculine, you're definitely in touch with your feminine now. Like you're working on that. And this is part of the good karma, is balancing that out. Somebody wants to offer you a traditional relationship. Boom, right there. They want to be victorious, and this might be justice. You might have multiple options. You are choosing, I guess, if that's the case, if choice is an option. I don't know if that makes sense. But you might have a lot of people after you, Cancer. You're a hot ticket. Look at you. You're handsome. You're sexy. You're very, very gorgeous. Feminines, you are hot. You are doing very well. And I feel like this is somebody who's attracting, you are attracting some attention because you're in your limelight. You're in your season. And it's like, that's the justice, is all the things that these people were coming at you for or trying to manipulate you, I feel, over the years maybe. It's now the I don't know, it feels like a race that people are running, and I know he wants me to share this, I swear. People are running a race to try to compete with your attention, affection, and commitment. And they know the good things are coming your way if that already hasn't happened yet. It's right here. It's like right on the nose. And I have a Queen of Wands with the Two of Cups. This is just energy again. So somebody may want to come and offer you the soulmate proposition because you're the Queen of Wands. Male or female, it just means that you're running your own game. You're independent. You don't need anybody. You don't need anything. You never asked anybody for anything. It's just happening just because that is who you are and the energy you put out there. It's very healing. Somebody wants to heal this past relationship. Another vibe, Taurus energy. Gemini wants to come back. Virgo. Taurus maybe. Did I say Taurus? I don't remember. I'm sorry. Could be a Cancer, Aquarius or Libra. They've been sitting in retrospect. So whatever you did, Cancer, if you put a boundary up, they're like, wait, what? And I feel like this was, well, I'm just going to say, maybe you were in a situation where you were considered, you had friends, maybe friends with benefits with a few folks, girl, man, doesn't matter. But this is, and I don't need to hear it. I just work here. I'm just telling you the story that I'm getting. But if you shut these down, if you cut these away to focus on self, this is the tsunami coming back. You cut off the energy. They're draining on that supply. They want to come back and give you more than what they, give you more than what they originally gave you. And I feel they miss you. They genuinely miss you. These are major decisions that are creating conflict in your head, in your heart. You're trying to align what you want, your old versus new self. That's the vibe, is whoever I'm reading for went through a transformation, going still through a transformation, relying heavily on downloads, and you might be getting hit up by a bunch of ghosts. That's the point. And you might be having to discern what makes sense. Hangman state, seeing it from a different perspective, having harder conversations with folks about what you want, but I don't even know if you know what you want. I think you're still waiting on the divine to disclose some of that, where you're going, what's happening. It's unveiling, but so are these folks. So are these folks that are coming back. It takes every fiber of being of strength for them to come and say hello to you. They have the devil is the devil, right? You know these folks, you know these people. This could be family hitting you up for money. Haven't seen you at the picnic. Where you been? You should come to the next barbecue. You missed you last Saturday. Well, yeah, you were home meditating and working on your projects, whatever that is. It could be music. You might be writing something. I feel very artistically, you're very in tune. I feel you are tapped into some creative side of you. You might be a knitter. I'm not a knitter. I don't know anything about knitting, but that might be your passion. And you'd rather do that than engage a bunch of family with some chicken. So I kind of feel like that's, you're not withdrawing on purpose. It's with a purpose. They might think that you're depressed. You're not. They might feel like you're withdrawing on purpose. You are. I feel like if you've let go of karmics, you've let go of lifestyles, you've cut out things of your life that is stopping your growth. You've recognized that because you're your own worst enemy. And I feel like you're purposefully moving forward. I do feel if you just started putting your big toe out like this month, maybe in the last 5-6 weeks, back into the social environment, that's a little bit of this energy coming back as well, is people miss you. They want to hang out with you. People that you even had a fallout with want to come forward. This is judgment all over it, along with the Lovers card. Lovers doesn't necessarily mean a soulmate. It means, somebody you had a tie with wants to come back and say how to you with the Page of Cups, and the Hermit mode with the Three of Swords, wanting to mend what was broken. I also feel, Cancer, several of you are getting upgrades. You might be going through a blessing. It may not feel like a blessing because you don't stand back and look at like your algorithm over the last, say, 6 months. Do that. Go back, look at your journaling if you're a journaler, but look at where you were 6 months ago and look at the progression you're making one day at a time. You're cutting out of people and things that don't serve you, and you're engaging in self-love, which is awesome. Self-worth, it's improving everything. Even your mental health is clear, very, very clear. And I feel like you're in touch with your intuition strongly. I'm reading for a Cancer who is on fire with their intuition. And other gifts, you might be all the clairs, clairvoyant, clairaudient. You're maybe even a bit of a psychic. I also feel that if you were engaged in some kind of past garbage that didn't serve you, you might have released that, and that might be part of this ripple effect of people coming back trying to test you to see if it's really stuck. Or like if you give up drinking, these are the folks who'll show up with a bottle and say, hey, what are you doing Saturday night? Why are you home? Or any other chemical. That might be for maybe one Cancer out there. Somebody's trying to test you to see if this is something that I feel have you really done the work? We feel like you've done the work, and you are doing the work. And these people, I feel, are possibly on the bottom of that Wheel of Fortune, and you're on the curve, on the bell curve going up. This is justice. I'm very excited for you. Somebody's unsatisfied in their current relationships. They're reviewing this. Somebody that you're thinking about. I'm just keep reading for one or maybe a handful of Cancers. that are looking back at their current situation and they're not satisfied with it. They might have made this choice a while ago, a long while. It doesn't serve them anymore. They might be sleeping with a frenemy, somebody who's sneaky, wearing a mask with a facade. It is a facade. We're happy when you're not. That kind of vibe. I just want to get a couple more here. Sometime around spring, that's current present energy. You might be faced with making a decision whether you should stay or go or keep engaging in something that isn't fulfilling. It's very much an 8 of Cups versus 10 of Cups. And lastly, deadline with a third party. You definitely have a lot of choices to make right now. If this is your reading and you want to unpack this together, that would be awesome. Feel free to go into the description box below and find a time that works for us. Your number is 5. I am adaptable. Yes. I'm going to need my glasses for this reading. Sorry, in that age, I need that. It says, flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. I am adaptable. So if you're seeing 5, 5, 5, 5 does mean change, but I get the Cancer sitting in their canoe, not rowing, just flexible, just rolling with the waves, just seeing where the story goes. That's gorgeous. It's totally trusting the divine, totally trusting your path, totally trusting what's unfolding, and it's happening for you. As a result, you're getting blessed. I feel like your common conversation with the divine is, today I turn everything over to you. Let's see where this goes. Thank you for my blessings. This is what I appreciate. These are the concerns I have. I leave at your feet. ... And then you're out the door. You're on to the next thing. And you totally trust your divine. Your divine is carrying you right now. And they're saying, just be flexible. You have some past that's going to test you. But I feel like where you're going, nobody can hold you from this. This is from the divine. Nobody can match it. Nobody can mimic you. Nobody can mirror you. You are your own creation based on what blessings and gifts that have come forward through this transformation. I feel like this might have been asleep, but it's awake now. Let me tell you, I got 303 on the clock. Check that number out as well, Cancer. That's your number as well, along with the number 5. And if you like this channel, you want to subscribe, that would help us little readers out on YouTube. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and follow for more content. And if you want to learn how to read some tarot and have a good time on a Saturday morning, I think it's like $20 a month. Join us on that platform, and you get 4 sessions a month for that $20, and you get a reading, and you also get to learn how to read tarot. So if this is where we part, until next time, Cancer, love and light to you. Take care.